To die today, a minute or two till two. A thing distinctly hard to say, but harder still to do. We'll beat the tattoo at 20 till 2 with a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-
back to places if you've not already been informed.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all's are so slick. So we're really excited for tonight's show. The house is great.
There's quite a crowd at the front of the back stalls.
My job basically is to lead the team that revolves the set. The revolve only occurs during the intermissions because it's changing from this front of the set to the back so that we can watch the actors from their backstage positions while they do their play within a play. The way that we go about revolving the set is after we get the call from Jen, I go ahead and call all of the other people in the revolve team to go, and we all have our specific jobs. I worked a very long time to figure out exactly what needed to be done, in what order, by what person. Technically, I've learned a lot. It sounds kind of silly, but as within the theater major, stage management is my second focus, and I hadn't yet got to really experience that. Having my first opportunity with stage management of any kind, be with noises off, was a little bit like being thrown into the deep end of a pool, but in the best way. One of my first jobs that I was doing throughout the process of it was tracking props, and if you have even heard of this show, you know the props are crazy. Everyone's picking everything up, even just any farce. The props go everywhere. Everyone takes them, throws them, breaks them. It's a mess. And then us moving to the set and me kind of being assigned to the person that's going to lead that team and never having done that before, only being a sophomore here at Southwestern and having this leadership role that I didn't know if I was ready for, but I had faculty members telling me that I was ready for it, and I'm really glad that I have that as like the base of my education with it.
Okay, stand by for like Q10.
Oh, I mean, Revolve's such a big thing, and like Broadway and upscale theater, and it's wonderful to be able to get the experience now and have that as part of my college education. So when I go out there and let's say I want to stage manage, an off-Broadway show, I'll know how to do it as opposed to going in blind.
So it's definitely a unique experience, and it's more of a complicated experience, but it's also more fun, and it's also a good experience to have just to learning more about different types of theater and different types of stages.
Thankfully, we have such a strong run crew that does such a great job of rotating the set and keeping the props together. So when I'm in the booth calling cues, I don't have to worry about a thing. And that definitely would not have been possible without having the people we do have as run crew.
We're not that huge, we're just Southwestern University, but we have this revolving set that allows us to do so much. Having the ability to know how to work that will only give you a leg up if you're going to go on and do anything theater related in the future, because it's not a very common thing for people in undergrad programs to have worked with. It's just a really big deal.